use dynamic, and I'm going to mix the dynamic of two previous videos to make this even better. One of the previous videos, you try to guess the sound, ASMR sound, and in another one, you try to guess number, letter, color, or related. So in this video, I'm going to mix those ideas, and at the beginning of the video, we start with the common idea, numbers, letters, and all those kind of things. And in the second part of this video, we are going to try to do it with sounds to make this even more relaxing and at the same time dynamic. So is that all? It's simple. So let's get started, okay? So the first, basically, I'm going to show you this kind of notes, and each one of those I already put the result or the number or the letter that I choose previous to this video. Before that I start in record, I take all those notes. Okay. So the first one, it is going to be a number between 0 and 10. In this case, you have 10% probabilities to guess, but I'm pretty sure that 40 or 50% of the viewers of this video are going to guess that number. What I know that because I made some research about the numbers and well, all those kind of things. So I'm going to reveal the number between 0 and 9. Okay, so you just need to keep your selection, your number in your mind, and I'm going to reveal 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The number that I previously put into the note, it is number 7. It is your number. Did you guess this? Well, the thing is that most of the people used to choose the number 3 and the number 7. That's why this increased the probabilities that you select or choose this number. Okay, so that is dynamic at the first part of the video, and then we move forward with the sounds. So number 7, and the next one, it is a vowel. So in that case, you will have more probabilities to guess, because it could be A, E, I, O, U. So with 5 possibilities, you have 20% of guess. So you had more chances, but I'm pretty sure, as the previous note, that you will have no 20%, maybe 40%, pretty similar to that. So I'm going to reveal which vowel I select from those 5. It could be the A, maybe E, I, O, or even U. Well, do you have that in your mind just right now? The vowel that I select is the vowel A. It is pretty usual that people select more the A most of the words and sentences. So that's probably why you select this vowel. Now it's going to be a little bit more difficult. And why is that? It is because now it is a consonant. So forget about vowels, okay? Now it is a consonant. So it could be B, C, D, F, G, Y, P, T, W. Well, I don't know how much letters there are. Could be 26. So, well, I don't remember very well. But with consonants, could be, I don't know, 21. So in this case, your probabilities are really low. So maybe we have telepathy. You and I, if you guessed the two previous one and this one, is pretty sure that we have a connection, an universal and astral connection, you and I. But well, I don't know exactly or 100% sure. So even if you don't have that connection, doesn't matter. You can try to guess while you close your eyes and enjoy and relax. So, do you have your consonant? You already select that. You have in your mind, in your brain, you are imagining that consonant. Okay, got it. So I'm going to reveal the consonant that I choose. And that is the letter P for Papa or for potato. Is this one? So, did you guess this or no? You can let me know in the comments below just to see if we have that universal astral connection, you and I, during this video. Now, we are going to mate with different things. In this case, it is going to be countries from Europe. So, I'm going to give you the options to make this even more easy, because in Europe there are a lot of countries: Poland, let's go and reveal the specific country that I'm talking about, okay? So, the country between those 8 countries that I select, it is Germany. And I'm pretty sure that most of you probably select Italy, France, and Spain. Spain, French, and Italy. But those are not. It is Germany. Well, this is even more and more interesting, don't you think? And now we are going to move with the next one. This is going to be one of the easiest in this list of try to guess. In this case are figures, so it could be a circle, a square, a rhombus, or triangle. So you have 25% of probabilities to guess which specific geometric figure it is. So I'm going to repeat once again. Circle, square, rhombus, and triangle. Those 4 figures, you select just one, okay? So if you close your eyes, or even if you have your eyes open, you can try to imagine on a square, maybe a circle, a rhombus. Then the rhombus is pretty similar to square, or a triangle. If I give you a hint, it's pretty sure that you are going to guess. So I can say, what is this? It's the most basic figure, geometric figure. That's the only hint that I'm going to give you. So you already choose one, because I'm going to reveal which specific figure I select. Okay? In 3, 2, 1. The figure that I select, it is a triangle. Did you choose the triangle or no? This is the figure. What do you think about this dynamic video ASMR? For me it's pretty awesome. I don't know for you, for me it's relaxing. But whatever. The next concept or topic, it is colors. So RGB could be there, red, green, blue, yellow, orange, purple. If I go into the primary colors, it's going to be yellow, blue and red, green, orange, purple. So between those 6 colors, yellow, blue, red, and orange, green, and purple, you have to choose just one. And well, I don't know why, but just right now, I just remember Purple Rain, the song. That song was a little bit trending topic in the last part of the 2025, because or due the last episode of Stranger Things. I'm not going to not that one. It is not that one. So change your selection. Go and choose another one. Because, well, this is a mind game. Okay? So I'm going to reveal the color in 3, 2, 1. Green. It is green. And why did I say that you have to change the color? It is because probably a lot of people is going to select the color blue. It is the most common. The blue and the red, I don't know. But not too much people select the green. Or probably you think that I choose the blue due to my background. But it is not. So well, I have even more and more topics. So now we are going to make this with fruits. Okay. So I already have here my note, and I'm going to give you the options. Could be a mango, papaya, banana, pineapple, apple, orange, strawberries, and kiwi. So you have those 8 options, okay? I'm going to repeat. Papaya, mango, banana, pineapple, apple, strawberry, kiwi, and orange. So between those 8 options that I just give it to you, you have to select just one option, okay? Just one and only one option. And then I'm going to reveal which fruit did I choose from those 8 options. So it is 8 options. You have, I don't know, probably 12% probability to guess. I don't know. So the fruit that I choose, I'm going to reveal in 3, 2, 1. Pineapple. So I select the pineapple fruit. Did you guess this fruit? And with all these topics, you can let me know in the comments if we have this universal telepathy connection, extra, whatever. Probably until this part of the video, you already guessed everything. I don't know, but that could happen. So now let's going to put this a little bit technologic. So I'm going to give you some computer brands, and between those options you select which brand did I select. So between Hewlett-Packard, HP, Lenovo, Dell, Toshiba. I don't know if Toshiba is still a brand that is available in the market, but whatever. Acer, select just one. And I'm going to repeat the brands. Hewlett Packard, Lenovo, Toshiba, Dell, Acer, and Apple. So between those 6 options, you have to select just one brand. And once you select between Hewlett Packard, Lenovo, Dell, Toshiba, Acer, and Apple, you keep that brand in your mind. And we are going to make telepathy. I'm trying to connect with your brain. And oh, I can see that you select what brand. No. Change that brand. It is now that one. Okay, I'm going to give you a hint. It is no Chinese brand. It is not a Chinese brand. So that reduced the list a little bit. So it is not a Chinese brand. So I'm going to reveal the computer brand that I select. Okay, so keep your brand in your mind, and I'm going to reveal in 3, 2, 1. Dell Computers Inc. Dell. So which of the brands are Chinese? Lenovo. I don't know. Acer. I think that Acer, Lenovo, and well, Toshiba is Japanese, I think. So in that case, the more probabilities is Acer and Dell, Apple and Dell. But well, it is Dell Computers. And now we are going to do something for women. That previous one is more for men. Okay, so this next topic, it is more for women, and I think that it is pretty interesting. But even if you are not a woman, that doesn't mean that you can try to guess. So in this case, I'm going to give you woman clothes, different, and you can try to guess which specific I put in this note that I have in my hand. So it is going to be between dress, heels, cardigan, top tank, bra. Just 5 options. Let me repeat once again. Dress, heels, bra, cardigan, and top tank. Okay, 5 options. 20% of probabilities to guess in this case. So it is going to be a dress, or probably heels, a cardigan, a bra, or top tank. I'm going to reveal for everyone which of those options it is. So even if you are a man, you can play this. So I'm going to show you in the camera, and I'm going to say it in the microphone in 3, 2, 1. Heels. Why did I I choose heels. I don't know. I think that most of the women can see pretty sexy on heels. Also in lingerie. And well, that's too much information and TMI and topic for another video. Okay, I almost finished with the regular topics. So let me put here some information. Okay, now we are going to make with planets. So just right now you have 8 options because Pluton, it is not a planet anymore if you don't know it. So you have to select between all the other 8 planets: Mercury, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, I don't know how to pronounce that planet. Well, I forgot. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and well, basically, you have 8 options, 8 planets, and you have to select one of those planets. And then, when you think about that planet, your selection, just you have to keep in your mind. So, I'm going to give you a hint. It is now pretty much, well, it is now easy hint for this topic, but it's going to help you. If you remember Interstellar, I hope that I remember pretty well, but well, if you remember Interstellar, you will guess which specific planet I'm talking about. Okay, so if probably you say to yourself, oh, I remember that specific planet from Interstellar movie, from Christopher Nolan, director, and you select that planet from the movie, from those 8 planets of our solar system, you will guess this. So did you choose your planet? Keep that selection in your mind, and I'm going to reveal my selection in 3, 2, 1. It is Saturn planet. If I remember pretty well, maybe I'm going to make my research after this video, but I remember that into the Interstellar movie, basically in Saturn, future humanity create a portal. I don't know how to say in English. This is just a portal between our system solar and another one, and in that another one is going to be 3 planets, and well, but that portal, it is in Saturn. I'm going to make my research after this video, but I am pretty sure that I know the exact panel it is because I watched that movie once again recently. So the next topic, it is going to be Marvel heroes. And probably you don't know the difference between DC Comics heroes and Marvel Comics heroes. So even if you don't know the difference Avengers and all movies from that DC universe. No, Marvel universe, sorry. Marvel universe. Disney. Marvel. Avengers. You will guess which specific hero it is. I'm going to give you a hint, but I can say that this specific hero is part of the Avengers. Okay, so that reduces a lot the selection and the hero. So I don't remember very well how much heroes it is into the Avengers. Well, I remember well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 7 heroes. But I know that into the Marvel animation and with the movies there are a difference between the heroes. So just keep in mind that is in both animation movies and animation series and movies with real people. Okay, so you already select your hero. Keep in your mind that hero, and I'm going to reveal the hero in 3, 2, 1. The Captain America is the hero that I select. Maybe you say, well, you say hero, but there are superheroes, and well, we are not going to talk about the difference between heroes and superheroes. It is a controversial topic. So, did you select Captain America? I select because it is the more ethical superhero. I like the role, the hero, whatever. Now, we are going to do the same, but in this case, we are going to select DC heroes, so DC universe, to make this even more easily. Are the movies from HBO Max platform, streaming platform. In that platform, those are the heroes from DC Comics. And in the Marvel, the previous topic, it is the Avengers. In this case, it's the League of Justice. So you have to select a hero from the League of Justice. That is the other stream from Avengers. Yes. So that reduces the list up to, I don't know, 6 heroes, 5 heroes, I don't know. It's going to be, it is not the most famous hero. And I'm going to give you a hint for this selection. This hero has the highest score, Internet Movie Database score, between all heroes from DC Comics. So, if you already watch DC Comics movies, you probably know which specific hero it is, because it is famous. Their movies have a really higher or the higher qualification into the IMDb, Internet Movie Database. So you already have your hero selection, because I'm going to reveal this in 3, 2, 1. Christopher Nolan, and the prime role, the main role, that is, I don't remember the name, is Christopher Nolan is director, and the main character played by well, I don't remember just right now the name. Basically, if you go the Dark Knight have 8.7 score into the Internet Movie Database, and it is the higher between all the DC Comics heroes. And that trilogy, it is really, really good. Christopher Nolan, and the other is Chris. Well, I don't remember the name, but well, you know what I'm talking about. Just right now, I'm going to give you a different dynamic. You can try in your mind if you can, but probably maybe you need to take a notebook and a pen, because you have to make a calculation. But if you are really good at that, you can make a calculation in your mind, okay? The thing is that I'm going to guess the number that you select, just to prove that we have a connection in this video, okay? So whatever you select doesn't matter. I am going to guess that 100% guarantees, okay? So there is basically 5 instructions that you have to follow, each one of those in the right order, and made exactly as the way that I'm going to tell you. And after you complete those 5 steps, I'm going to guess what are you thinking, okay? Or what it is going to be your selection. So, my recommendation before to give you the instructions is that select an easy number. Okay, so you have to select or think in one number. Select an easy number to make mathematical calculations in your mind. So I don't know, could be the number 10. That make this easy. But because I'm going to guess your number, you don't have to worry, because I'm going to give you everything, okay? Well, whatever. You have to select. Well, just right now, I don't know if I made the right selection, but well, telepathy, astral connection. Okay, got it. So select a number. Could be any number. Okay. So just right now, you select that number. Okay. Now I need that number that you already have in your mind multiply per 2. That is the second step in this process. The first step is select a number. Doesn't matter the number. It could be any number. it has to be easy to make mathematical calculations, math calculations. So first select the number, whatever, select the number. Then the second step, you have to multiply per 2 that number. For example, if you select the number 10, it is going to be 20, just to give you an example. So first, select the number 2, multiply the number per 2. Now, to that new number, the third step, it is that you have to add 10, okay? Add to that number 10. That is the first step. And let me repeat each one of the steps. First, you select the number 2. You multiply per 2. Third, you add 10 to that number. Now, the step number 4 is that you have to divide that new number between 2. For example, if you have a number 40 and you divide between 2, it is going to be 20. Okay? So let's make a refresh. First, you select the number 2. You multiply per 2 that number that you select. 3. You add to that new number 10. And that new number that you add 10, you have to divide. That is the fourth step. Divide between 2, the half of the number. And the last step is that you rest the initial number that you select. So if at the beginning you select the number 10, at the end you are going to rest the number 10. Okay? So refresh once again. First, you select a random number. To that number, you have to multiply per 2. That is the second step. Then, when you have that new number, you have to add 10 to that new number. When you add 10, the third step, to that number, then you go to the fourth step, that is divide by 2. That means that if you have 80, now you are going to have 80. And then the last step, the 5, is that you have to rest that number for the first selection of number. Give you an example. If your first number was 10, then at the end of the number, you rest 10. Okay? Let's summarize. All. Select the number, multiply per 2, add 10, divide per 2, and rest the first number that you select. So, if you made the right process, just right now, you and I, we're having a universal connection, because I'm going to guess which number is the result of this operation. Okay? So, if you made the right process, just exactly step by step, that I just give to you. When you made each one of the operations, the final result that you are going to have after you select the number, multiply per 2, add 10, divide per 2, and rest the initial number, you are going to have just right now the result, the number 5. It is going to be 5, your number. Okay? We have a spiritual connection, you and I. Okay? So, well, that was pretty good, interesting, no? Just right now, we have the last topic. In this case, it is going to be animals. Okay? And I'm going to give you the options, and then you select just one. And I reveal the animal selection. So the options, it is going to be between dog, cat, dolphin, tiger, lion, wolf, and elephant. Okay, so between those 7 options, you have to select just one. And I'm going to repeat the options: dog, cat, dolphin, tiger, lion, wolf, and elephant. Just right now, if you listen in each one of the options, you just have to select one of those options and keep that selection. Okay? I'm going to give you a hint for your selection, and that is going to reduce this only from 2 options. But that hint depends if you already watch that series. So pay attention. My selection, it is into the one of the families, into the Game of Thrones series. That's all. That is a huge and big selection. Okay, even if you never watched before that series, don't worry. Keep your selection in your mind, and I'm going to reveal my selection in 3, 2, 1. A wolf. My selection is a wolf. You have another hint, and that hint is just at my back. If you can see, that is a wolf. And wolf is, well, it is not exactly wolf, but it's a pretty similar animal into the Game of Thrones. So that's it. And well, this video, it is pretty much longer, but I don't care. If you enjoy, well, I make this special for you. So just right now, I'm going to give you and put 3 different sounds. Each one I'm going to give you the time to listen in pretty well. And after that, if you listening that sound, it is easy. But even with that, let me repeat the sound once again. Okay, so that's basically the sound. So it is easy. So you already probably have that in your mind. And it is a walking. Just that. Is someone walking. The place that I download the sound said walking wood floor house. So it's someone that is walking into a wood floor, over the wood floor. Walking wood floor house. Walking, that's all. Now we are going to put the second sound. This is easy, but it's pretty good because this is binaural audio. Is at least the audio, so you are going to really enjoy this audio. So let me put that audio. Okay, let's put that sound once again. Well, that was basically the sound. If you thought that that was probably water, you got it. The place where I download this sound said water running by. So it is water. Water running by. So those first three audios, easy peasy. So this third sound, it is more difficult. It is a higher level into the difficult. So let's put that sound and you can try to guess. Even with that, it is an ASMR sound. It's relaxing. I'm sorry for that last part, because the first time that I was listening, I didn't know that the last part was that higher sound, but whatever. I'm going to play the sound once again, and I'm stop before finish to avoid that noise. But if you listen in my videos and you know that I have a background noise with the airplanes, probably that doesn't make you feel bad. But whatever. Let me play once again. to reveal the platform where I download that sound, say that it is. Did you guess? Wet meat twist. Wet meat twist. That's all. Wet meat twist. And well, that was basically all for this video. Probably you waiting for more sounds. And if that was your case, you can let me know in the comments below if you really like to make a video with more sounds. Basically could be in a topic and a sound. And after that, once again, sound, topic, oh, topic, sound in different, because if I mix that way, I just realized that could be more interesting. But if you watch until this moment, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. I really, really appreciated that, because, well, I try to make my best for each one of you. That's why that one of my purpose this year, move on to another place without all that background noise from bikes, from airplanes, and many other things. Well, something that shook me in the last couple of days, this is just a parenthesis, it is that I make an English test during 2024, and that test tell me that basically I have an C1 English level. But in the last couple of weeks I made another one, and then another test tell me that I have an B2 English level, no B2 plus, and another test tell me that we have an B1 plus. And that wasn't a disappointment for me, because all this time I believe that I have an C English level, but then no. The other thing is that even with that, I feel, I don't know why, but I feel in the last couple of months that I have a downgrade in my English skills, in my language vocabulary, well, basically in the domain of this language. So that is a little bit disappointing for me, because just right now, even if you don't know, I'm applying for different new jobs, and for those specific jobs I require an English level. And because I thought that I have an C English level in those jobs, tell me you don't have the English level that is required for this job position. Well, maybe it's because I don't know, I think that maybe when I think that I downgrade my English level, it is because it happened. And just right now I'm going back to new courses and many other tools that is going to help me to improve my English once again, or at least having a real C1 level. And these videos are part of this. Be with you, talking to each one of you on how to help you to relax, relieve. And I know that I'm not the most popular ASMR creator, and my videos doesn't have too much views, but I make this with my heart. I really enjoy to make this, and not the same way. I hope that you enjoy, and with the time I promise to you and myself that I'm going to improve my English language, vocabulary, skills, abilities. And well, that was just a parenthesis for this video. We are going to talk about that maybe in a future video with the topic that just chatting, whatever. Once again, if you watch until this moment, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciated that a lot. For me, it's great when I watch a video that having a good performance and having a really high That's